Welcome to our in-depth technical analysis of KALA stock for the fourth quarter of 2025. In this video, we'll break down the dramatic shift in KALA's price action over the last 3 months, culminating in a powerful reversal that has caught the attention of traders and investors alike. We'll explore key metrics, trend changes, and the technical indicators that reveal what's really happening beneath the surface. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just curious about market dynamics, this analysis will provide you with actionable insights into KALA's recent performance and what it might mean for the future. Let's begin with a snapshot of KALA's market position as of December 2, 2025. Over the last 63 trading days, the stock experienced a turbulent journey, ending with a current price of $1.33. This is a far cry from its 52-week high of $20.60, but also a significant recovery from its 52-week low of $0.608. The overall technical score stands at an impressive 87.85, reflecting the recent surge in both price and trading volume. This sets the stage for a deeper dive into the forces driving these changes. To understand the recent reversal, we need to look at KALA's price journey over the last quarter. The stock's trajectory has been anything but smooth, marked by a prolonged bearish phase followed by a sudden and forceful bullish reversal. This context is essential for interpreting the significance of the latest price action and for identifying whether this move is sustainable or just a short-term anomaly. For most of September through mid-November 2025, KALA was locked in a severe downtrend. The decline was especially sharp in late September, when the stock plummeted from $19.05 to just $2.04 in only 2 trading sessions, a staggering 89.3% drop. This set the tone for the following weeks, as bearish momentum continued to erode the stock's value, pushing it relentlessly lower. The downward spiral persisted through October and much of November. KALA's value continued to erode, ultimately reaching its 52-week low of $0.608 on November 21, 2025. This marked the lowest point of the quarter and set the stage for what would become a dramatic turnaround in the stock's fortunes. In the final week of November, KALA's fortunes changed dramatically. After closing at $0.617 on November 24, the stock ignited a powerful rally, surging to $1.33 by December 1. This explosive move included an intraday high of $1.91, signaling a sharp and aggressive deviation from the preceding downtrend. The daily return on the most recent trading day was an eye-catching plus 37.67%, underscoring the intensity of the reversal. This sharp reversal stands in stark contrast to the months of relentless decline that preceded it. The sudden shift in momentum has left many market participants questioning whether this is the start of a new upward trend or simply a temporary bounce. To answer this, we need to examine the underlying technical indicators that can provide clues about the sustainability of this move. Moving averages are a fundamental tool for assessing trend direction and strength. In KALA's case, the long-term moving averages, the 50-day SMA at $2.76 and the 200-day SMA at $5.66, remain well above the current price, confirming that the broader trend is still bearish. However, the recent surge has pushed the stock decisively above its short-term moving averages, signaling a possible shift in momentum. The current price of $1.33 is now well above the 5-day SMA, 0.892, and the 20-day SMA, 0.752. This bullish crossover is a classic technical signal that often marks the beginning of a new upward trend. The Ma alignment score of 1 further quantifies this shift, indicating perfect bullish alignment across the short-term moving averages. This divergence between long-term and short-term moving averages creates a technical conflict. While the long-term trend remains bearish, the short-term indicators are flashing bullish signals. This scenario often precedes periods of heightened volatility and can present both risks and opportunities for traders, depending on how the situation evolves. To further assess the strength of KALA's recent rally, we turn to momentum oscillators. These tools measure the velocity of price movements and help determine whether a trend is likely to continue or reverse. By analyzing indicators like MACD, RSI, and CCI, we can gain a clearer picture of the underlying market sentiment. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence (MACD) indicator is currently providing a classic bullish signal. The MACD line at -0.443 has crossed decisively above the MACD signal line, which stands at -0.706. This crossover generates a positive MACD histogram value of 0.264, technically confirming that short-term momentum has shifted from bearish to bullish. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is another key momentum indicator. For KALA, the 14-day RSI currently reads 49.44. This value indicates that the stock has moved out of oversold territory and into a neutral zone. It suggests that the rally has considerable strength, but there's still room for further upside before the stock becomes overbought, which typically occurs above a reading of 70. The Commodity Channel Index, or CCI, offers a more extreme perspective. With a 20-day CCI value of 445.89, KALA's rally is confirmed as exceptionally strong and rapid. However, such a high reading, well above the plus 100 threshold, also suggests that the stock may be overextended or overbought in the immediate short term. This is a signal for traders to be cautious, as sharp reversals can follow such extreme moves. Momentum oscillators like the MACD, RSI, and CCI collectively paint a picture of a stock in transition. While the MACD and RSI suggest that there's still room for the rally to continue, the extreme CCI reading warns of potential short-term overextension. This combination of signals highlights the importance of monitoring these indicators closely as the situation develops. A key aspect of KALA's recent reversal is the surge in trading volume. High volume during a price rally often signals strong conviction among buyers and can validate the sustainability of the move. In KALA's case, the volume spike accompanying the price surge adds credibility to the bullish reversal, suggesting that it's not just a fleeting reaction but may have deeper roots in shifting market sentiment. The overall technical score for KALA stands at 87.85, reflecting the combined impact of trend, momentum, and volume indicators. This high score is a quantitative summary of the stock's technical health and suggests that, despite recent volatility, the technical outlook has improved significantly in the short term. Despite the bullish signals in the short term, it's important to remember that KALA's current price remains well below its long-term moving averages. This means that significant resistance levels still need to be overcome before a true long-term trend reversal can be confirmed. Traders should watch for continued upward movement and sustained volume to validate a broader shift. The current technical setup presents both risks and opportunities. On one hand, the bullish crossover and momentum indicators suggest the potential for further gains. On the other, the extreme CCI reading in the gap between current price and long-term averages highlight the risk of a pullback or increased volatility. As always, risk management and close monitoring of technical signals are essential. In summary, KALA's Q4 technical performance has been marked by a dramatic reversal from a prolonged downtrend to a sudden and powerful rally. The combination of bullish short-term signals, strong volume, and a high technical score points to a potentially significant shift in market sentiment. However, the presence of long-term resistance and overextension warnings means that caution is still warranted. As we wrap up this analysis, it's clear that KALA's technical landscape is evolving rapidly. The recent bullish reversal has injected new energy into the stock, but the path forward will depend on whether this momentum can be sustained and if key resistance levels can be broken. By staying attuned to technical indicators and market signals, traders and investors can better navigate the opportunities and risks that lie ahead for KALA.